Hello everyone, welcome to week 6. Last week we really started talking about some interesting topics when we dove into DNA and what DNA actually does. Our DNA is the blueprint for our cells, and it's the instructions for making the variety of proteins and molecules that keep our cells running and ultimately keep our bodies running. Well, this week we're going to talk about that a little bit more, but we're going to talk about how our cells actually decide when they're going to use the DNA to make the variety of substances. So our cells are amazingly complex, and I hope that that's one theme that you absolutely get from this course, is that there's so much going on inside of our cells that ultimately runs our bodies. So this week we'll talk about how we control when we use the DNA to make different products. And then we're also going to talk about how cells control what gets to enter and exit their membranes. So they are what we call selectively permeable. That selection means that they choose, they decide from time to time what they need and what they don't need. And that is then what gets to enter and exit the cell. All of this week, we're going to tie into that same case study that we began to look at last week. We're going to tie it into cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis, it's a genetic disorder, so it's a problem with the DNA sequence and ultimately the protein product that's produced. But you'll see this week that that protein product, its job is going to be involved in that regulation of entry and exit from the cell. The specific assignments that you're going to have this week is you have several different question sets that you need to complete along with readings. There is also going to be a video that you have a video quiz on, and then you've got one lab activity that you're going to work on. That lab activity, you want to make sure that you watch the introduction video for it, and you're going to put together a PowerPoint and submit that to the assignment Dropbox as you've done with some previous ones. As always, these assignments are going to be due on Sunday night, and if you have any questions at all on the material, the assignments, anything that you're working on, definitely let me know.